All right, let's buckle up and get after a daily paycheck here on Casino Gaming TV. I am John from ProCraps, and we are starting with a $10,000 master bankroll, buying in for 10 to 20% every day, working strategies to a 10 to 20% profit goal every day. We're damn close to it. We'll compound those wins into that master bankroll so that every day the buying gets bigger and bigger and the win goals and profits grow. Now, here are the big questions. What strategies can we trust to get that job done? And the big one is, do I have the discipline to make it happen? Well, let's find out. We're going to build that bankroll to $100,000 live. No tricks, no magic, no camera tricks, no BS. There's nowhere to hide when it's live. Here we go. All right. Hello? All right, there we go. I didn't turn it on. Imagine that when you turn the mic on, you can hear. Anyway, good morning. Welcome to Daily Paycheck with John from ProCraps. Sorry for the late start today. I got a new job. Today's the first day of my new job, actually. So had meetings in the morning, kind of get spun up. I don't know what the schedule of this job's going to be, actually. So they're based in the Midwest, so the timing is weird. So I may end up changing the times of all my shows. We'll see how the rhythm of the new work is. But anyway, here we go. In the intro, I was going to say we talked about trust on Craps Chat last night, and and I use trust in the intro to this show as well. Obviously, I feel like you can trust me because the throws are always live, and I do lose every once in a while. More importantly, though, I say, what strategies can we trust? And I think it's weird to say you can trust any strategy, right? But so far, we've had the best success with what's called the Dallas Drawdown. We're going to play that again today for a little bit, but let me show you what we're doing here. We are, as we said, building a bankroll. We started with 10 grand. We're looking to get to 100 and build a real bankroll, right? We've been buying in for about 15% of our master bankroll every day, and we try and win about 20% off that buy-in every day. That's about the average, right? And we compound that. So every day when we win, the master bankroll grows, and of course the next day's buy-in is bigger, and yada, yada, yada. Here we are. We have $84,000 in the bank. We are buying in today for $12,500 with a goal of $2,500. So the goal is growing. The buy-in is growing, and we have to do some work to make things happen. So let's get out to the table there. Give me a second here to get things started. I've got to run out. And let's see, let's move this over here. I'm gonna get the Crapsy going here for you all. If you want to play along with me in Crapsy, feel free. Crapsy is going to be set to a 20-second timer. So basically, as I shoot, I will log in the result, and you'll have 20 seconds to make your bet. And as soon as you're done with making your bet, I'll throw the dice. So let me get the roll tracker actually set up over here, and that should be also hopefully ready to rock. Let's see. Okay. I think we're going to go. Here we go. Bankroll here is 12,500. So what I'm going to do, let me actually zoom in here to the bets a little bit so you can see what we're going to do. I'm going to put $7,500 out there. So it's going to be 2,500, 5,000, 7,500 out of the rack. The way that's going to play out is this. We're going to go 7,500 across, which is 3 units each on the 6 and 8. I'll spread these out so you can see them a little easier. It'll be, let's see, I'll get these out here. It'll be 12,500. I'm sorry, 11, or good Lord. 1250 rather, sorry, on the 5 and 9, 1250. And this is basically like going 125 and 150 at the normal quote unquote levels. And the 4 and 10 will be at 1,000 each. So there's all the bets, nice and spread out so you can see them easily. We're gonna take one hit, hopefully, and then we're gonna pull the bets down by about half for our second hit. We're not going to quite be at paycheck yet. We're going to have to keep on playing after that. But let's get to that point first. Puck is going to be off. I'm going to pull the dice back. And here we go. I'm going to press the button in Crapsy. You have 20 seconds if you're playing along to get your bets in. And in the meantime, I'm going to get my screen reset and let's get going. We're going to try and do the Jeff thing. I've taken a page out of Jeff from Mid-Atlantic Craps' book where I'm going to shoot from this view where you can see everything. And then I'm going to zoom in to the bets once I type the number in. So here we go. Let's get the dice out. I'm going to set this set here, which seems to be working okay for me. And let's get going. Dice are out. We're coming out. That's going to be a 4-4, hard 8. That's a hard 8. Let's go ahead and put that in Crapsy. 4-4. Okay, that's it. Get the let's go and get the puck set over there on the 8. No money changes hands just yet, so here we go. Let's get your bets in, and I will get the next throw going here. All right, here's the first one. Looks like Crapsy is almost ready to go. Dice Stock today, am I scheduled to play? I am. I'm going to be on 3 of AZ's sessions, I believe. I think I got three-day schedule out there. I'm not sure which ones they are. Here we go. Dice are out. I forget which ones are which. There's a 5-3-8. That's the point. That's a kind of a bummer. Let's get that typed in there. Did I not press the? I didn't press the button, I guess. My bad. I didn't. What do I do here? I missed the step on the Crapsy side. 5-3. Sorry about that. I missed the screen change on Crapsy. So I got to type this in for you. Then I'll go pay myself. But yes, I'm going to be filming with AZ on 3 different table sessions. Dice out. 5-3. Okay, so I type it in, and then I immediately press the button. That's what I did. That gives you 20 seconds. All right, let me pay myself out here. So the 8, puck will go off. That's going to pay $17.50. So $1,500, $1,750. And we're going to bring everything down to half, or roughly half. I'm going to go down to $3,200 across. We're going to make the 4 and 10 look like 500 each. The 5 and 9, 500 each. And the 6 and 8 will go down to 600 each, like so. Nice and simple, okay? And at the same time, I'm gonna make some color changes in here. So we'll get those greens looking like a black. And now I got 4 blacks, or 5 blacks now. I'll make that look like a purple chip, and I'll bring all this back into the rack. And we'll get ourselves kind of reset. Like so. Now we've got, as you can see, $10,000, $11,000 in the rack. We started out $12.50. So here we go. Let's get back to the throw. We're going to come out. This will be a quick one here. A little come out throw. And then we'll get our next hit, hopefully. Our drawdown hit, and then we'll be able to make a decision on playing. That's a 10, a 6-4, 10 on the end. 6-4, 10. All right, 6-4. Sweet. Just move the puck over. Again, no money changing hands just yet. We're gonna get our next toss in here. And let's see. Let's see, Crapsy. Again, I'm working on this Crapsy rhythm here. Okay, here we go. The point is 10. Let's get it on. Let's get it going. I'd love to hit the 10 right here. The 4 and the 10 are those nice bonus hits on the end. It's aces. It's aces, 1-1. 1-1. I don't play the ATS on this show. I should probably, but really what we're doing is bankroll building. So, you know, with the bankroll build, I'm not trying to hit a home run. I'm trying to get to my paycheck level. I usually play the ATS on the next shooter, although I've been hitting it recently. So let's see here. Here we go. You're set. Dice are out. Come on, baby. Let's get that second box number, huh? Be an 8. Oh my God, it's a 1, 2, 3. We're gonna climb the ladder here, right? We're gonna climb the ladder. 2, 1. Wow. Again, no money's changing hands here. I'm not playing an iron cross. We would have been out if we were playing the iron cross. But there it is, 2, 1, 3. Aces before that. How are we doing here? Let's see. Nobody's playing the ATS, so the bubbles aren't lighting up. My bubbles light up, but the ones in Crapsy don't. So here we go. 20 seconds, and we'll get the next throw out. It's so weird doing this like at 10 o'clock in the morning. It's like a midday. I'm like in midday. Been talking for 3 hours on my regular job and stuff, so it's weird. Dan says he's going to email me the numbers. Okay, cool. Let's see if we're on the same table. That'd be awesome for sure. All right, here we go. Dice are out again. Dice are out again. That's the 7. See what happens? All those horns followed by a 7, the 6, 1. Now we got to play, right? 6, 1, 7. It's a 6, 1, 7. Bummer. That's a bummer. So, puck's off. Let's try and reach it all if we can. And that's basically it. So on paycheck days, right, there's only 3 outcomes, right? There's the win, the paycheck, there's lose it all, and then there's this situation where I hit one and lose the other one. So technically speaking, we're down $1,500. We got 11,000 here. We started out 12.5. We're down 1,500. That's where this is probably going to end for us today. I'll play it out again so we can kind of see. But I want you to, because I want to keep the show going, obviously. But this is the way that it works, right? On a paycheck type of thing, you lose it all, you win it all, or you lose a little tiny bit. Those are the 3 outcomes that we have. So let's get re-going. Let's see. Is that going to start for me? Hold on. Checking the roll tracker here. There we go. Okay. Puck is off. Let's do it again. 75. And again, if we're simulating how this works in real life, in this situation, you've got to kind of build yourself back. And the way that you build yourself back is to take an extra shot somewhere. You got to take an extra hit, probably at that second level, to get it going that way. So let's kick 500 out there. We'll do 250 here. We'll do 250 here. And let's do her. Here we go. Let me press the button for y'all. I think we're still on the right screen. Yeah, okay. Here we go. 8 people playing along. Good. Welcome in. We'll probably go for about a half an hour. I'll probably go for another 15, 20 minutes, maybe 1 or 2 more shooters. We'll see how long it takes here, but I am in the middle of my work day, so let's do it. Dice are out. Looking for a point. It's aces again. Yeesh. A lot of horns, man. A lot of horns. I may actually go ahead and change my dice set here just to kind of get something different going. Do that one and see how that works out for us. All right. As soon as the last person gets ready, I can throw here. All right, looking for a point. Here we go, dice are out. That's gonna be aces again. My gravy. Wow, that's gonna be 3 aces in the last, how many throws? We went aces, ace deuce, 7, aces, aces. So 3 aces in the last 5 throws. Interesting, isn't it? Wow, super interesting. Let's have something better happen right here, huh? What do you think? All right, coming out, looking for a point. Looking for a point still. There's a 6, a 5, and a 1. All right, we got something going. 5, 1, 6. There we go. 5, 1. All right, puck is on. Let's get your bets in. Get 20 seconds to get you all in. And then next one's coming. And again, I'll do the zoom in view of the table whenever money changes hands. So when I'm doing chip work, we'll dive in there and see the close-up view. Trying some new stuff here. I got the Crapsy set to 20 seconds. I got this thing going. So forgive me for the weird rhythm. Here we go. Puck is on the 6. That's going to be a 6. Boy, just like last shooter, we hit the point instantly, right? 516. All right. So that's the puck. 516. Just boom, hit it right back again. Let me zoom in here and change. Get some payments out here. Again, $17.50. So there's $17.50. Okay, we're going to come on down to half the bet sizes. Everything comes down. 230, 200 across. Like so. The puck will be off, of course. And like last time, I'm going to go ahead and color some stuff up here. There's 400, 500 in black. I'm going to make that a purple chip. I'm going to make a trade. In my rack, I have 50 bucks, which when added to those two will give me a black chip. Okay? Let's get reset. Let's see where we ended up here. So there's our purples coming back. There's 5,000, 7,500. So you see now we're down to less than 10K in the rack. Again, that's because we lost the first time. We lost the 1,500 bucks. This is where we take our extra shots here. So let's get rolling. Here we go. Coming out. Coming out. Looking for a new point. Ooh, a little kiss. It's a 9, 6-3. 6-3-9. There it is. That's in Crapsy for you. It's a 9. Let's get your bets in. I'll move the puck over. And then here we go. Randy says 10 o'clock for you. Oh, that's right, because you guys are probably East Coast, right? So for me, now it's what is it, 1 o'clock for you over there? Again, I may even do the show early. Like if it depends, if I have to start my days, which I think I might at 6 a.m. to be in lockstep with my team, I may do this show at 6 o'clock my time. So 9 o'clock East. Here we go. Dice are out. That's a 1-2 tray. 2-1-3. That's a 2-1 over here. Boom. Again, no money's changing hands. Oh, I didn't change the view back, sorry. No money's changing hands, so 2-1-3. Really should be more on the horn, I guess, today, huh? Today is a horn dog kind of a day for me. All right, here we go. Let's get those dice out. You guys are still making your bets here, it looks like. All right, here we go. Dice are out. Point is 9. Point is 9. It's another one. Holy hell. Aces, aces, aces. Look at these aces today. My God, just go ahead and hop them. Hop them like crazy. Woo. Can't get out of my own way. Look at those damn things. They are piling up. Brother needs a box number over here. 2232 for this shooter. Good Lord. Let's go. Give me something here. I'm going to actually change the set again, just because, not that it's going to really make a hill of beans difference, but let's go, man. I need to get myself paid. Totally should be doing the Iron Cross today, right? Here we go. Dice it out. Is everybody in? Yeah. And we got a 6, 4-2. All right. That's good news for me. 4-2-6. All righty. 4-2. That's awesome. Okay. That's going to help me a little bit. We're going to go ahead and get into the box here. I'm going to get your Crapsy you were going. Good deal. Okay. The 6 is going to pay 700. Now, we're not out of the woods because we lost a bunch on the first shooter. But I will bet you we are back to square. If I take all the money down, here's I'm leaving $500 out there. You'll see why in a minute. Let's bring all the purples back though. Okay, there is 10,000. There's 12,500. That was our starting bankroll, and I have $500 in profit. I actually have $1,000 in profit here. We're not ready to go. We're not ready to go back to the house yet, right? We have some profit. If we burn it here, we're going to be okay. We'll start back over again. But we earned back our loss, and we're up a little tiny bit. I'm going to go here. We're going to go with a $500 iron cross. So it's 150, 150, 125, and 75. That's $500. We're going to play this out. $100 a spin until we crash and burn here. All right, let's go. Dice Talk, there will not be a coffee and crap show today, just because I got meetings basically right after this session. So not today, back to normal tomorrow. So here we go. Dice are out. Hey, we got a yo. 6-5 mid mo yo. 6-5. Good deal. All right, what are we gonna do? Well, we're gonna pay $75 in the field. Okay, I'm gonna take that $75. I'm gonna add it to the 9. We're gonna move the field up here, bring the box back to the rack. Let's try and get some double hits. Let's get the 9, 4, and 5 filled up, and start making some money. Here we go. Still, point is 9. Dice are out. Let's do it. 6, 4, 10 on the end. Sweet. 6, 4. 4, 6, 10. Okay, there's that. Okay, let's zoom in. And again, just pay $75 in the field. And again, I'm pushing the field up to the box. Let's give the 10 $50. I'll put 25 on the 4 just to have something out there. Hopefully we can get a couple of box hits up in here and start bringing it in to the rack, right? Here we go, dice are out. That's a 7. Got nothing out of it. That's okay. We are up $500. 4, 3, 7. That's a 4, 3. Okay, that's all good, right? We earned back our money from the loss. Let's do that. And let's see here. Give me a second to get the crapsy going. All right, I'm already zoomed in. You already see the dice. You can't see the dice. Sorry about that. We'll take our little iron cross money away. We tried to turn 500 into something a little better. We didn't get it done. It's all good. It's all good. We're back to where we started though, right? So we're okay. We can go back out there one more time. Let's set our bets back up again with the draw down again. It'll be 1,000, 1,000. That'll be 1,250 in a minute. All right, 1,255 and 9, 1,500, 6 and 8, 1,000, 4 and 10. And I'll spread those out. I'll spread this half out so you can see the numbers. The other ones are the same. Puck's off. Puck is off. We're coming out. We're having to work a little too hard today, aren't we? A little bit too hard to work today. Here we go. Dice are out. It looks like a 5. First 5 of the day. 3, 2, 5. All right. Move that puck on over. Oh shoot, I didn't change the view. There, I keep forgetting that. I'm not as good at this part of it as Jeff is, changing the views as I go, so forgive me. You can't always see the dice if I screw that up, but I don't mean to. I'm trying to make the show more compelling, right? And I'm just, I'm not in full rhythm yet, so. All right, you got a few seconds to get your crapsy bets in while I grab a sip of coffee over here. All right, 10 people playing along, which is cool. Midday degenerates. Let's go, points 5, let's get it. Let's get it done. Oh, it's a big old kiss, it's a 5. Boy, we've buckshotted the point almost. If you're playing that John Patrick system, talk about getting destroyed. Today's the day to get destroyed playing that kind of thing, right? My gravy. All right, that's okay though, right? We're gonna get paid on it, which is cool. That pays, again, for $12.50, it's $17.50. There's $17.50. So we're good, right? Puck will be off. Let's again reduce everything back down to the minimums, which is gonna be 3,200 across. Okay, I'll color up again as I have been doing so you can see it all. So we've got a couple of greens there. We got a couple of blacks in here. Those greens plus those blacks is a purple chip. I'm gonna put those into the kitty. And we'll get our rack reset. Let's bring all this mess back. Okay, there is, come on now. There's 10,000. There's almost our starting bankroll in the rack, right? Plus the money that's out there. So we catch a point and get another box hit, we're gonna be just fine. Just fine. Here we go. Let's pull the dice back. Let's get you so you can see the throw. And here we go. Dice are out. Dice are out. All right, there's a 7 on the come out. Clear out the ATS. 5 and a 2. Get your bets reset. Today's kind of a weird and disjointed day with the dice, and it seems like I'm not very comfortable. I'm kind of rushing a little bit. So, hey, Joe. Good afternoon. Here we go. Dice are up. Dice are out. It looks like a 5-2-7 on the come out. That's 2 7s in a row. Not loving that. Two 5s, 2 7s. We're nothing if not consistent today. 2 5s, 2 7s, a million aces. Here we go. Let's get your bets all set, and then I'll get out of here. Okay, here we go. Dice are out. All right, there's a 5 and a 3. That's an 8. Cool. 5, 3, 8. Get your timer going there. 5, 3. All right, mark it up. I think I'll keep doing that same hard way set. We'll see what happens. Okay, here we go. Dice are out. Point is 8. Ooh, big old kiss. It's a 5 though. 4-1. Thank you, Lordy. Caught it back up again. 4-1. All right, 4-1. Nice. Get your crapsy bets going. Okay, the 5 is going to pay $700. Let's bring it all back to the rack. See where we are. I think we're going to be at Paycheck. Maybe even have money to play with. We'll find out here in a minute. There's 400 in black. So we've got our 12,500 that we started with. That's perfect. Okay. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2,550 in the rack plus $400 out here, which is aces, man. That's awesome. Let's get set up and play. Let's do a little like this. We're gonna go 5, 6, 8, 9. Okay. I'm gonna take those 2. We'll go 120, 6, and 8 with 10 change. We'll play it out. We got our paycheck. We got our paycheck here. Bam, done. This is just fun money. We can turn it into something special. That's great, but we got it done. We got our recovery plan worked. Here we go. Dice out. I think I'm not zoomed into the right screen. There we go. Dice are out. It's a 10, 6-4. We're not on it. We're just playing the insides right now, but that's okay. All right, there we go. Your timer is started. Okay, get your bets in, and we'll get the next throw out. Here we go. Dice are out. That's a better toss. It's a 9. Thank you. 6, 3, 9. Sweet. All right. Cool. So what I'm going to do here is this. The 9's going to pay 140. 140 bucks. I'm going to take the black to the rack. I'm going to drop the 10 bucks that I had extra from before and make it a quarter, and we'll get the 4 and 10. They're small, but there's something. That's our little plan. Now we're just going to go ahead and play like probably a half pressy kind of a thing. We'll see. We'll see what feels good to us. Here we go. Here we go. Dice out. 6, 5, 1. All right. 5, 1, 6. All right. Oh, I'm still zoomed in. Sorry, I gotta remember to zoom the camera back out. That's going to pay also 140. Okay. Let's make the 6. I'm going to take the black chip home. I'm just going to do an easy press here. We'll make it look like 150. Just take 10 bucks. I want to bring black chips back as often as I can. I'll take the $10 here. I'll make it a hard 6. And here we go. All right, dice are out. That's 11 yo. 6-5 mid mo yo. Somebody said last night in Craps Chat that they heard the call mid mo yo at a casino somewhere. I forget who that was that said that. It's pretty cool if that's actually the case. Okay, here we go. Just waiting for the last Crapsy players to get their bets in. All right, dice are out. Here we go. 5, 3, 8. All right, another black chip to the rack. 5, 3. Sweet. Let me zoom in. That 8 now will pay 175. That was the point, I think, right? Yeah, that was the point. Look at us go. Actually, I'm wrong about that. I screwed this up. The 6 should be 150. The 8 should be 120. That 8 should pay 140. So I'm gonna do this the right way. The 8 should have paid 140. I'm gonna make it look like 150. I'm gonna take that $10 to the hard 8. 8 goes to 150. 100 bucks comes to the rack. Puck is off. Here we go. We may have a small talk skill. I'm not sure how long it'll be, but I do have work here. So here we are, coming out. Coming out. That's going to be a 4 and a 1. Feels like 5 to me. 4-1. Good shooter here. We needed that after the first couple shooters weren't that great, huh? So let's go. Let's move the puck over. Let me back my dice. Let's rip out a hard 8 or a hard 6 here, huh? What do you think? Something fun? Here we go. Dice are out. Ooh, a little kiss. 10, 6, 4. That'll work. That will work. 6, 4, 10. Okay, let me zoom. Oh, I keep forgetting to zoom in and out. The 10 pays 50 for one. I don't have $1, right? I'm going to make that look like 49. So we have dollars for later on. And I'm going to make it look like 50 and take the rest of it back to the rack. All right, here we go. Okay, dice are up. Ugh, big old kiss. It's a 1, 2, 3. It's the ace deuce. 2, 1. I won't zoom in for that one. Since I'm not getting paid, my bets all stay the same. Okay, here we get going. Oh, a player said it. That's cool. That's cool. It was a player that actually watched the show and said it. That's awesome. All right, here we go. Dice are out. Dice are out. That's going to be a 6 and a 2. It's the 8. We love that. We love it. 6, 2, 8. How about that? Getting paid on a number. 6, 2. Awesome. Okay, now it pays 175. Which is great. There's the 175 on the 8. We do lose the hard 8. I'll put that back just this one time. Now, from here, what do you want to do with the 8 from this point? We can take it to 300, right? Which only brings back a quarter, which probably not the smartest move to make right now. Let's take the 8 to 180. We'll do 180. I still want to bring back a black chip. So I'm going to take that and go here with it. There's 180 on the 8. We'll take back a black and some excess, all right? Matter of fact, I'm gonna take that quarter and bump the 4 up just a little bit. Just a little bit. That way the 4 and 10 both bring back a black chip. At least once, maybe, if we can get them to. And we'll call it good there. Here we go. Dice are out. Let's go. Give me a hard 8. I'm gonna set it up, man. Hard 8, right here. Right here. That's a 7. Not a hard 8. It's the worst one. It's the 4, 3, 7. What a bummer, man. That was a decent roll, though. We had, what, a 16 roller there? Good deal, man. We made our money. We made our paycheck on that roll, plus a few $100 extra, right? I call that a win. Give ourselves a chance to do something cool. We brought back, I think, as much as we started with on that one, so we got out of the hand. And fun stuff. All right, let's go. Let's go type it all in. What do you say? Let's go back there and type all this in. We have today's 12.5, but we have 15,400 and 39. 15,439 is the profit today, or the number today. So let's go in here and let's go type it in. I'm going to go to the data entry screen. And let's see, 15. All right, today, what's today's date? The 30th, wow. Daily paycheck. Okay, we did Dallas Drawdown. Bought in for 12,500. We're out for 15,439 from the practice bankroll. And we had a one-hit wonder. One-hit wonder, then a recovery, then a $500 inside to play around. Okay, there it is. That's our day. How does that affect us overall here? Let's go back to this screen and zoom into the numbers. I gotta refresh this, so give me a second. Let me refresh, make sure it gets the right data. Daily paycheck, we are now at 86,963. Ooh, tomorrow we buy in for 13. Look, we jumped up. We're buying in for 13K tomorrow. Got to win 2,600. Oh, it's getting real, man. It's getting really real. And if all goes proper, we're 5 sessions away. 5 days away. We might be able to, if we have a couple of good days and don't go upside down, this might be the week. that we get to the 100K. How cool would that be, right? For the month of September, 15-2. There's no way that's going to last, right? 15-2, 90% win rate is almost impossible to maintain. Cross your fingers, we keep it going. But so far for the month, not too shabby. That's a pretty good month worth of work right there. Boy, if I could do that every month of my life, how cool would that be, right? Anyway, let's get back over to here and talk. Skill wants me to talk a little bit. You have any questions for me, by the way? We had a good one here. I think what I want to do, there's a couple of things to talk through. Because through the course of play, I hope you guys are seeing this, right? I hope you're seeing what I'm seeing, which is the Dallas Drawdown works because it's 2 hits, right? I'm dodging the 7. It's really the one roll. The first one is the one that matters. The second one, if it hits, so what? We can always recover from that. It's a quick dodge of the 7 for a lot of money, and it seems to work. And I think the compounding of the bankroll also seems to work. Notice today, we had the first shooter got done, right? Went back out there at 500 bucks, right? We had 1,000 in profit. I put 500 bucks to work. And we did a little iron cross and 1 hit and we're out. Got nothing out of it. The second shooter, same thing. We got our paycheck, went out there for 500 bucks. And from the 500, we pulled into the rack, I think 3 or 4 black chips. I think we pulled 400 bucks in. 4 rolls later, we lose the 500. We collected 4, so we actually probably lost about 100 bucks on that last little session right there. That should show you how hard it is to get out there and double your money. Like, think about that. We start with 5, brought back 4, net loss of $100 after 4 hits. It's hard to get enough hits to double your cash, right? It's really, really difficult to do this. When you're playing that way, it's frustrating. We got nowhere with it, but we did it from a profit position. We didn't do it from out of the rack, which is what, Skill and I were talking about in text today. We're like, when do you power press? When do you go hard? When is the time to do that stuff? The time to do that stuff is when you start from a profit spot, not when you start from out of your rack. Out of your rack, I feel like you got to be same bet, like we do in the drawdown, or a little press, come down, right? Like 2 hits, right? And then you start what you're going to do after that, right? The drawdown gives me 2 hits, and I'm either done, or I can have enough money to keep going. That's it. Anything else, if you're going to go power press out of the gate, I think you're going to have a problem. I really do. Let's see. Yeah, I can't actually do this today. We'll talk about some of that stuff on the next coffee run. We'll get into some craps chat, counterpoint kind of thing. I do have some things I want to talk about deeper that I didn't get into last night on craps chat, but we'll get that on the other show. So, yeah, the month is over, right? We did 50. Yeah, we're going to start October, obviously. So tomorrow's the first day of October. New month, 0-0 record. But I'll take an 80% or 88% win rate for any month. Look at that. Can we just enjoy that again? Right? For the month of September, let's just enjoy that one more time. 88% win rate. My God. Can you imagine doing that every day? Wow. Overall, though, 76% not bad. Right? Your expected rate is probably between 66 and 70% for most strategies. So we're still overachieving, which is pretty good. The thing I always say is, look at this. The average win, 728. The average loss is 1,100. So our average wins are not bigger than our average losses. What you'd love to see here, right, is your win size is the same as your loss size when you win. If you go into the future months, like if you look at September, right, our average win 2,200, our average loss 5,000. So we're upside down. In August, look at the August difference. Look at the July difference, right? We want to get the average win size closer to the average loss size. I don't want to have this big disparity in wins and losses. That way the losses, when they come, are more sustainable. So anyway, folks, that's it today. I got to get going. Love y'all. Thanks for jumping in here at 10 o'clock on a weird time, but it's all good. See you tomorrow morning at some point. I'm going to probably change the time based on my work schedule, but I'll see you then. But in the meantime, let's celebrate the win, and I'll see you in the next one. Love y'all. God bless. Bye.